let us try to talk about this wonderful piece of equipment which is called the electrical line tester or the electrical voltage tester. This piece of equipment is very wonderful and is helpful in testing the AC voltages and not DC voltages. Please understand, it is used only to test the AC voltages. Now, this particular piece of equipment, if you just poke it into the line you want to test, a neon bulb is there which is going to glow, but make sure you don't 100% rely on this neon bulb and always positively segregate the line if you are working on a live line. So please be safe while handling electricity. So let us now try to understand the various parts by unscrewing it. The first part that will come out in your hand is the metallic tip, which is the final contact point of the tester with a human hand. Inside it, if you go further, you will find these two elements. This first element is called the spring and the second element is called the neon bulb, which is the basic indicator which will glow when a live line is say made contact. So the life saving part, now this is the resistance. It is the life saving part which is going to limit the current which is going to flow through the live phase, through the screw head, through this resistor to the neon bulb to your hand into the ground. So it limits the current to the safe value, so you do not actually get a shock. After that, let's see, we have seen the 5 parts. The first part is screw head, which can be used for poking things around. After that, we have resistor, neon bulb, spring, and the metallic tip. You have already understood. Let us go into the diagram and understand more. This is the pictorial representation. We have the screw head here. This is called the resistance. I have already told you it is of the range greater than 1.5 mega ohms, so as to limit the current to less than 1 milliampere. And the reason being, you can perceive a shock from the current only if it is greater than 1 ampere. So I'm sorry, 1 milliampere. So it will be limited by this resistor, most important part. After that comes the neon bulb, which is basically the indicator. The neon bulb is specifically used because it can glow effectively at even low values of currents and voltages. So this is neon bulb. After that, we have the spring, right? So spring is basically a conductor. It connects the another terminal of the neon bulb to the metallic head. It can also act as a fuse if a large current actually flows if the resistor fails. So this is the metallic tip, which is the final contact point of the tester to a human body. So everything is important here, so please keep in mind. Now let us try to understand through a circuit diagram. Let us understand the human body model first, because you as a human body is basically a model which can be modeled in terms of parallel RC circuit. So capacitance of the body is generally of the ranges of picofarad, and the resistance is approximately equal to 1.5 kilo ohm. This is the model which is used to understand the electrostatic discharges. Now, this is a model of a human body with a tester touching the face. So if you are going to touch the face, the Rex is basically the resistance of the tester, and the current I body is going to flow. Let us see a little further. This man, he wants to check whether this wire is energized or not. He just pokes in the tester, and as soon as he pokes it and touches it, a current starts flowing through the live wire, through the tester, through his hands, and passes to the ground through his 2 feet. These I1 and I2 sum up to come to be equal to I body. This particular current I body will be equal to Vrms divided by R external plus RH in parallel with 1 by j omega ch. Omega here in India is 50 hertz, and this I body is basically going to flow through the neon lamp and hence making the lamp to glow and indicating that an AC voltage is actually present. It is not going to glow for a DC voltage, and that we will discuss later in some other video the causes of it. But if you have understood the concept so far, let us see an example so that you can clarify it a little bit more. Now suppose a man is standing on a 100% insulating mat, and he just pokes a tester on the live wire. What is going to happen? In that case, the current will try to flow, but the insulating mat is going to stop the flow of current, and hence no current will flow through the neon lamp, and voila, the tester will not glow. So it doesn't mean that the live wire is not energized, but it means that there is no complete path for the current to flow. Now, if you are standing on the chair, what will happen? Will it glow or not? If you are standing on the chair, it's not 100% insulating, so a small leakage current will definitely flow, so the intensity of the glow will be less, but it will still glow. So thank you for watching the video.